Dubai, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today, the UAE and Egypt airdrop aid to Gaza.
As well, a new intersection will erase travel time.
Or ease it even. Hopefully
yes.
not if it erased it, that would be amazing. The most visited place on earth in 2003 was in Dubai.
As well, Dubai is breaking stereotypes as Dubai's dad's viral diaper change video earns applause.
It is day 154 since the genocide began in Gaza, according to the Palestinian Ministry of Health in the Gaza Strip. The death toll has risen to 30,631, while 72,043 people have been injured. More than 1.9 million people have been displaced from their homes. Our thoughts and prayers are continuously with the people of Gaza. Good morning to everyone tuning in on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, podcast, all of you. A couple of things I want to clear up before the beginning of the show. What is going on with the weather?
I don't know. I'm wondering, I mean, this is such a bipolar weather. It is because like, have you seen yesterday how like it just like suddenly like rained, and it was like it's like a lot of rain, and we all went out, and then after that it kind of like stopped, and it got like kind of not as cold as it should get cold, because like when it rains you would associate it with like, you know, getting cold and jackets and so on, so you will never really know.
You don't know.
You can
all
never know.
Over the place. It started lashing raining. Everyone in our office ran to the door. It's been all over the place last week. It's been all over the place this week. Speaking of being all over the place, last night there was an outage on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh my God, I don't even want to. Yes, there was, and I was kind of like shook. Because like you come back from work, I had to run some errands and come back, sit at home, just check my social media page, and it was not working, and I was frustrated.
You know, the best thing though is every time this happens, what do? You turn on and off your phone, you check your Wi-Fi, you blame people around you, you might even turn your phone off, then you turn it back on, but then eventually you go to the other apps that are working. So you go on to TikTok and Twitter, and I've just opened, and Ali K said this morning as well, if you open Twitter, the first tweet on my feed is Elon Musk, and he says, if you're reading this post, it's because our servers are working. Take that, Mark Zuckerberg.
I mean, at this point, the moment it happened, and I was like so tired. I was in bed. So when it happened, I went out to my dad. I'm like, Baba, the Wi-Fi is not working. What's happening?
What have you done? How dare you?
And I thought, like, because I have gone to Etisalat, I thought, like, like they have done something to my phone.
Yeah.
Because I just want to blame someone. And I'm like, I shouldn't have gone there. I shouldn't have done that, because now my phone's not working. Instagram's not working. TikTok's not working. What am I going to do?
And then you have every single content creator in the world trying to capitalize on this by creating a video that you'll hopefully engage with that resonates with your behavior when the outage happens. For example, me scrolling through TikTok because everything else is down. I love a TikTok scroll. And then also POV, all of the TikTokers, because the site is down. That is the nature of the internet, and I would feel so sorry for all of the tech people at Meta last night, because you can imagine heads were rolling. Like, this shouldn't happen. I know it's a free service. It is a free service, but we pay through it with ads. And yeah, they've got one job.
I mean, it's not only that. I can't imagine people who work in the social media field.
No, I feel bad for them, yeah.
I feel so bad. Like, imagine, like, you know, like your boss the next day is like, hey, why wasn't this post?
We work in social media as well.
Posted. Yeah, we do. I was wondering, I'm like, oh my God, like, you know, like the night shift must have been like hell. For whoever is trying to post a newsy post or even a video on TikTok or, Instagram or so on, it must have been hell for them. I mean, I was like, oh my God, like if I would be there, I would panic, because like I panicked already at home, let alone.
Yeah.
So how would it be if I know for a fact, like the next day I'm going to be asked, hey, what happened to this post?
Well, if you know Farah, she was working on Lovin last night, so send her your messages of commiserations, because no doubt it was panic stations. Because some, like for example, you might have client requirements, you're trying to get ads out, that type of thing, and it is stressful, but probably more stressful for the people who were, I don't know, turning on and off machines at Facebook, because I can't even imagine what else goes into the work that they do. It's just beyond me.
I turned off my phone 3 times. 3 times. And I'm like, oh my God, it's not working. And the thing is, I got so frustrated with my phone, and then I would like try to like blame everyone around, but
I didn't even notice, to be honest. It was only when I turned on Slack and I saw Farah had written an article about it.
Okay, well,
it's 8:36 on Wednesday morning. Guys, thank you to everyone for tuning in. We love to read your comments before, during and after the show. We're going to jump into our top story today. The UAE and Egypt dropped 42 tons of aid to Gaza. The Joint Operations Command of the Ministry of Defence has announced the completion of the second airdrop of humanitarian aid by the UAE Air Force, along with the Egyptian Air Force in the northern Gaza Strip. This is part of the Birds of Goodness operation. An operation aims to alleviate the suffering of the war-ravaged Palestinian people.
As well, using 3 aircrafts carrying about 42 tons of food and medical aid, teams from both countries have dropped to 78 tons, of course, since the operation was launched. Operation of course, Birds of the Goodness is a part of the Gallant Night 3 humanitarian operation, which was launched on the 5th of November of 2023, in line with the directives of President His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan.
The humanitarian operation will run for several weeks and reflects the determination of the United Arab Emirates and the Arab Republic of Egypt to provide all forms of humanitarian support to the Palestinian people and overcome the challenges to alleviate their suffering. This is according to the Emirates news agency WAM. So we will see this continue over the next couple of weeks. But just when you look at it, and as we prepared this story and we were going live with it, you just think, how crazy is this, that we're dropping aid, you know, we're dropping meals to people that need it. And we've seen the videos of people at the beaches running to get these meals, and it's just horrific that this is what's required and that the roads aren't open to get the aid into the people. It's just madness that this is what's required.
That is true. It is as mad as it may seem like. But I love the effort that is being put, because like at this point, you know, they are, it's amazing the fact that the UAE is recognizing that, you know, the aid might not reach the right people. So they are dropping it, which at this point just shows that, you know what, we are not giving up. This is, as we've mentioned, this has been since 2023, and we are now like almost in mid-2024. So, of course, you know, it does not end there. And it did not end there, not for the UAE. The humanitarian aid keeps and continues ongoing. And it should, of course, continue ongoing, because like at this point, you know, if the UAE just like has reached that level of, let's say, I wouldn't say that level of wanting to actually help and wanting to put the effort to help the Palestinian people, and specifically the victims of Gaza, is just like beautiful at this point. And of course, we can all help by just as little as it is as raising our voice and speaking up about it.
153 days, as we said, our thoughts are with the people of Gaza. And as you said, incredible efforts by the UAE. Let's bring it closer to home. We're talking traffic, obviously.
So, of course, it's a lot of traffic. So, a new intersection by Suqaim Street will ease the traffic. Now, a freshly operational signal-controlled junction has been implemented at the crossing of Al Majassami Street and Al Wasl Road in Dubai, located between Suqaim and Al Thaniya Streets. Now, this initiative involved setting up traffic signals to improve traffic flow and facilitate vehicles making left turns from Suqaim 3 onto Al Wasl Road.
The project also involved expanding Al Majassimi Street from a single lane to dual lanes in both directions across a 200-metre section leading to the junction. So if you're travelling around there and there's traffic, this will be the music to your ears that you want to hear this morning. The enhancements are a component of the Road and Traffic Authority's RTA Quick Traffic Improvements Plan of 2024.
As well, the widening of Al Majassami Street has doubled its capacity from 1,200 to 2,400 vehicles per hour in each direction, as it has also cut the travel time from Suqaim 3 northward to Al Wasl Road from 3 minutes to just 30 seconds.
Sometimes you're getting into the car these days and I'm like, do I actually want to do this journey? Because it's going to take me an hour to get somewhere. And I'm thinking, I don't even know if I'm like, is it needed? Could I put this off? I know it's a doctor's visit. No, but the reality is sometimes it's taking so long to get places. Traffic has become a serious consideration.
That is true.
So hearing that the RTA have a quick improvements plan, it's good.
It is good because as well, it's not only about like the roads and all of these things. It's well, you can never know when is it a good day or a bad day in terms of traffic. Some days are good days, some days are bad days.
So true.
You know what I mean?
So
like
true.
Sometimes I reach home. If it's a good day, I would say it takes me like around like 45 minutes.
A good day.
A good day.
Okay.
45 minutes, which is fine.
Yeah.
But if it's a bad day, I kid you not, Casey, it takes me more than an hour. More than an hour. Because when like...
Yeah, that's so interesting.
It's actually interesting because it's not even like, at this point you go like, oh my God, like I'm wasting 1 hour of my time.
But it's 15 minutes more. There's a road, so when I leave the gym, if there's no traffic, it's a 15-minute journey. Right? No traffic.
Yeah.
It's taking me sometimes an hour.
45
minutes extra.
God.
And you come up the road and like I'll see if the traffic is there, so I'll know. And some days it's less. But in this tiny little intersection, it's about 300 meters long near Spring Souk. The traffic just crawls and there's been 2 accidents, like teeny tiny ones. And if there's an accident, like a little bump, it looks like a little bump, the whole road just stalls and you crawl and crawl and crawl. And I nearly wish we could like chat to the people in the cars beside us because you're just sitting there and I'm so bored.
That's true. The thing is like the moment there's accident, even if it's minor, it's game over for traffic, for the road, for everyone who's driving. And you would see like people who would still try to like, I would say like get like in.
There's always those ones and I'm like, you can't do that because if more people do that,
we're going to be even more late. And it's like, what did you win? 2 seconds? Wow.
Well, they probably
yeah, they probably think like, oh my God, like they actually won and that they're actually, you know, like doing something or I don't know.
Well, they skip about 10-15 minutes traffic. So I mean, if there's an emergency, sorry, Masso's saying if there's an article. The traffic is man-made because they don't let people overtake. What does that even mean?
I don't think so.
But that's the rules of the roads. We shouldn't be skipping traffic. I like a good queue. Like, I like an orderly queue. I hate when I see people cutting. The traffic is because we've already filled the lanes, so there's no way to... Yeah, that's true, because sometimes you get to the end of your intersection and one road has absolutely nothing and the other way is packed, but you couldn't actually reach your road because everyone has converged. But they don't allow you to pass. Well, I think it depends on how big your car is and how loud your horn is.
I think what happens is on the road, everyone is probably like getting back from work. and everyone's probably furious to get back home.
Yeah.
And no one wants to allow anyone to get in their way. So you would see everyone's like they're either angry like, oh, I want to go back home, or they're either angry like, oh, I want to go back home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I see that every single day. I mean, yesterday was a good day. I reached back home early. However, today, I was getting to work. Oh my God, the traffic was crazy. It was not even normal.
Yeah, you're so right though. Some days it's a good day, some days it's a bad day.
Exactly. So you can never know. But I think that this is a very great initiative too, because I think it's about time to just cut the traffic.
But what we see is there's lots of little improvements happening everywhere, and it's baby steps. And obviously with such a massive influx of people, which we're going to talk about in our next story, it's these little steps that will make all the difference in 5-10 years. Speaking of huge influx of people, the most visited place on earth in 2023 was in Dubai. So drum roll, please. Racking up 105 million visitors in 1 year, the Dubai Mall. Dubai Mall welcomed a record-breaking 105 million visitors in 2023, which is, by the way, a 19% jump on last year's 88 million, which just shows a phenomenal scale.
100%, but it looks like 2024 is set to be another record year because already 20 million people visited the mall in the first 2 months of this year alone. Now, Dubai Mall is looking to be very popular. Dubai is very popular. Hearing this is music to my ears because I just love Dubai Mall.
What's your favorite, Dubai Mall has everything. So do you have one kind of favorite little place that you'll always go to?
Yeah, I love walking outside, at the fountains, the restaurants that are at the fountains and so on. I love that. I love, it's for everything. If you want to go shopping, you can go to the Dubai Mall. If you want to go sit with your friends, you can go to Dubai Mall. If you want to go show your family that are coming from abroad, you can go to Dubai Mall. You can do everything at Dubai Mall, which is amazing.
Yeah,
Dubai was for all.
I have that favorite little route that whenever people come, we'll go down, we'll watch the fountains, and you go into the aquarium. And I've been in the aquarium before, but we just stand on the outside, and if you can get a seat in Cheesecake Factory, amazing. But I just could be mesmerized. And apparently I think the screen above the aquarium is world record breaking, the largest LED screen in the world.
Yeah.
They've got a couple of, and then you go to the dinosaur, which is also record breaking for some reason, I think. And you just do that route. Yes. And then if you've got time, you go to Sephora. and that's the trip.
That is true. And by the way, there's everything. There's Kidzania for kids, which I would go again. There is a lot of things, it's for everyone. It's it is literally made for everyone. You know what I mean? Usually malls are they're either for shopping or either it's an open mall if you want to go sit with your family, your friends, and so on, of course, But Dubai Mall has it all. I mean, it is the Dubai Mall at the end of the day, so.
And food-wise, it's not just your regular food court. There's really amazing places to eat. And actually, one of the other things I'll always do with people is we'll always walk to Fashion Avenue because we can't afford anything there. But the people watching is amazing. And it's as though you've left a crazy busy mall. I don't know how it happens. And it's so hectic. And then... there's the thoroughfares, the walkways are quite busy, and then you walk in and it's like a museum, and there's seats and there's smells and there's the most beautiful stores, and you're like, have I genuinely walked into a gallery of nice things?
Even their bathrooms. Oh my
God. The bathrooms. Yeah.
I mean, I go there. I'm like, wow, and I call mom Mama, the bathroom is even nicer than our house, and then she goes Farah, bye. You know what I mean? But it's literally.
Farah's mom is saying bye.
She literally, because she's so done because I love interior all over, and my sister is an interior designer before she was cabin crew, but because I've seen a lot of interior, and I just love it, and it's beautiful and it smells really good. It's I want to talk to the person and tell them, how can you manage to have the smell be like that throughout the day? Because I want that for my own house.
You can buy the Emar smell.
Wait, what? Actually?
Yeah. You can go to some hotels, I think they sell it. I think it's a specific hotel because I know people who left Dubai And it was a husband and wife. The husband was flying back in and he was like, what do you want? And she was like, get me the Ibar smell. So you go to their specific places and they sell diffusers and candles of that smell. Yeah, amazing. Anyway, speaking of malls in Dubai, another mall is getting a lot of attention.
Of course, now men's restrooms with baby changing facilities in Dubai get high praise. Of course, now in a heartwarming display of fatherhood, a viral video capturing a dad heading out of the bathroom after changing his baby's diaper in Dubai has gained applause from residents, not only for the act itself, but also for the baby sign that was there in the men's bathroom.
We love to see it. The video was quick to go viral on social media platforms as it showcases a dedicated baby changing station room equipped with all the necessary amenities within the men's restroom in Dubai. So residents were quick to applaud the Dubai Mall for this mall in Dubai for providing such services, which you don't always see.
Of course, now this is very rare. Now the video serves as testament to Dubai's commitment to diversity and progressive values. Now, as a global city known for its cultural openness and forward-thinking initiatives, Dubai embraces and celebrates individuals from all backgrounds, irrespective of gender or identity.
Can we just put a quick question to the audience, because as a non-mom, this is something I actually never really questioned until it was highlighted to me maybe a couple of years ago when the conversation started that like not every mall in the world, you know, you'll find baby changing facilities, but they're not always for men. It could just be for women. So moms out there, can you, if you're watching the show, drop in like where you're from and if your country has baby changing facilities dedicated to men.
I mean, you know, which is amazing, which just shows, for example, it's not there. It's not all around the world. You can't just, it's not like they're like everywhere. But the fact that Dubai actually has that just shows that Dubai is out there to support your role, no matter what your gender is. You know what I mean? Like it recognizes that, you know, even if it's a father, they can change the baby's diaper. And that itself, I think, which raised a lot of awareness, you know, and which is why a lot of like residents have been applauding, you know, like the whole act itself and the fact that this mall, by the way, it's we don't know the mall, of course, but the fact that this dad just like walked out and then there's like that, like, oh, this is like you can change your baby's diaper like inside a men's bathroom, just like shows, hey, even if you're a father, you are eligible to be doing that act. It's not only for the mother herself. And Dubai is supportive of that. That itself just shows how Dubai actually is supportive of all genders and all cultures, no matter what it is. And it's just like, just shows you that you are at the right place. Just makes me very proud to be living in Dubai.
Yeah, so nice. It's interesting. I think it's like a progressive boss move because, yes, women have, for example, women-only metros. But when you think about it, this in itself is forward-thinking, and a lot of the comments agree. They say it's true. Dubai is one of the few places I've been where there are consistently baby-changing tables in men's rooms. As a father of 3 who was born in Dubai, it is a relief to my wife for me to be able to help out in malls like Global Village, places like that, where they said that they've got them too. But I never thought about that, and it's such like, when you go to a place and it's on the woman, it's just a little like, it's a bit of a hassle, so why not both having the opportunity? So yeah, I wonder how common it is, but yeah, people are basically supporting Dubai for this boss move.
I mean, it is. Dubai is always there, like to like I would say like drop a seed of like a bomb boss move, and then it's like it just like goes viral, and this is one of them, which is really good and really amazing because you really do rarely find, I would say, men's bathroom as you've mentioned, and we've both mentioned. It's very rare to find, I would say, men's bathroom with like a baby changing station for babies. And it just like allows, you know, like I would say, because Dubai does support, by the way, like family values and the man and the woman. So it just like shows how Dubai actually really does support that in case, because sometimes like let's say like the wife can be busy with other kids or so on, and maybe the dad can go and change the diaper if that's the case. We can never know, but it just shows, you know what, like teamwork is embedded in the country, and it's just like amazing at this point.
Thank you, Only Ixia, for sharing that video. we get a lot of videos through DMs. We absolutely love them. So please continue to send them. They are what make the stories, the community in Dubai, or what help Lovin Dubai. Share the story of what's going on every single day. It's so great. Like yesterday, we were flooded with rain videos, which we absolutely love. But our DMs are always open. We love to hear stories. So do continue to share them. It's 8:53 on Wednesday morning, and that is all from us today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.